Hello and welcome to the show. We are here today going to be discussing Survive the Hunt 24 because, well, there's an awful lot to discuss. There was a hell of a lot going on in this one. In some regards, maybe one of the more action-packed, one of the more lively. There was lots of little chases. Sometimes you get this with Survive the Hunt, sometimes you get one big chase, sometimes you get... we had one that was literally just an entire car chase the whole way through, almost. This one, though, there was a lot of smaller car chases, little bits and pieces going along, and... yeah, well, there's funny enough a lot to talk about. So, as per usual with these, we have the minimap up here. We have got the flashing dot, that is me, that is where I'm exploring. The other dots, of course, are all of the hunters. Now, dotted around on the map are these little black pins, and these denote where the prees were. Now, we had a good session in terms of blowing up prees. I set a new record at 6. That is quite a lot of prees along the way. Now, we start off, though, with, well, everything went normal, as you would expect. From the start, we had that little bit of time to get away. We struck off that the hunt began, if you will. Now, there is a small bug that comes up in GTA from time to time. When you blow up a personal vehicle, sometimes it doesn't notify the owner. Now, we don't know what causes this. For a while, we speculated it was to do with someone disconnecting and reconnecting, but that wasn't the case in this one. Something happened. Basically, the first pre that we go to explode here, up at the petrol station, nobody was ever informed about it. I kind of half knew, owing to the fact that they didn't really come out saying, oh, I owed any money. It's a bit of a weird thing. It does occur sometimes. The other thing that didn't necessarily help was no one was really paying a huge amount of attention at the time.
Oh no, is that stuck? Oh.
Who's on that bike? Who's on a cycle?
Oh, yeah.
That's a lot of spamming the airport.
It's not me.
Not a bicycle, just a single bike.
Aaron is
in a helicopter.
He's in underpants.
Fuck's sake.
Are you 5 years old?
Aaron is.
This guy's
4 years old.
Stop shaking!
I hope you enjoy not having tyres.
That man has a leaf blower.
It does.
Thank you.
Fascinating.
Aaron's my least.
Oh, that's a real
person
place.
At the exact same time.
He's in underpants.
I'm laughing at that. Fuck's sake. There you go. I have my painted.
And the black out jeep again.
So, not only was no one really paying attention to the vehicle or what was going on, yeah, nobody did get notified. However, there was an awful lot of commotion going on down at the beach that just led vehicles towards me.
There's a black car heading towards the canals from the lifeguard area.
Doing a Hewitt. I'm near the
I
pier.
don't want to be blown up in the
I'll head
canals
down there.
again. I'm good. Though.
Boss!
Alright. I just
do
hit a
you know what type
sabre
of
and it
black car
literally
it is? Or is it
disappeared.
just a black
No,
car,
I'm
is
in a
that what you
blimp.
said?
I can see you.
Well, you can just see a black car.
I see the blimp. This is Zion.
well,
and
I
it
can
didn't
see-
disappear.
Is that,
he, like,
is,
right
that
underneath
the,
you?
is that the lights below me? Below my nose?
I'm gonna try and cut him
Where
off.
about?
It's
It's a violet. Oh, I see.
Headed straight.
I'm gonna
Okay.
take you out again, so that's
Listen, can you see me ramping through the canal?
Oh, no.
Oh, Polish.
Right. Car
It
at
is
the
fucking-
junction ahead of you in the rightmost straight line.
Or the
Oh,
shaft?
I can see where you
Shaft?
are.
I'm not
That's
seeing
what-
the
The red car, yeah, you just rammed about rammed
That's
the car
not red
up the
either, by
arse.
the way. That's black.
No,
No, it's a
wasn't
black
him.
man.
That's a civilian.
Okay.
Yeah.
It
Jesus
was
Christ.
driving.
It's now
really
black.
So I think just blew up. I had blew up.
Oh, so did I.
Yeah.
Oh no,
Oh, no,
I
not
heard an
again.
explosion at the...
Again.
Not this again.
Yes.
Scotty, was that a pre-explosion possibility? Yeah.
Possibly random. Possibly is not an answer.
I mean, we
Is
need to
anyone
know
gonna say
if,
it?
if we
I
If
can't
it's-
say yes or no. I don't
yes,
see
you
if the
can, because
brain's
if
been
none of
blown
us
up.
got if none of us got
Oh, I heard
a-
another
Yeah.
explosion.
I heard another one. There's a bike.
Yeah.
Oh,
Who's
not
on
this
a bike?
again.
I mean,
Oh.
I'll be practically honest. For all I know, he could have blown it up 5 minutes ago.
There's someone in the petrol station.
I guess
who's
it
on a
could be
bike in
someone at the petrol
underpants?
station. I hate this area for these random explosions. Is the water
Yeah,
explosive or something?
Yeah, he's at this petrol station, I think.
Which petrol
Which
station?
petrol station?
The one by the
One
helipad.
that's here. I don't know where we are.
Be here
Maybe
and
it's
Alright,
yeah.
yeah.
He's a
felon,
He's a felon.
Where?
Felon.
Uh,
Kill him.
Is he headed towards Simeon's?
But
Headed
felon.
towards
Kill him.
Simeon's. I'm on the tail of him. Headed towards
Is someone
Simeon's
in a
with east.
helicopter?
Yep.
Yeah.
Nares might have got one.
Is it
Oh.
is it Danger Man?
Nares was no, it's Nares because you
Thought
know
we just
Nares
went
is
on
good at that sort of
Yeah, I thought we agreed on one as well.
I'm following
Quite
Angus.
seen him.
thing. But
I've
Nares
lost
is
him
too
already.
good. Nares
I've
is
got a
basically
bell.
like having someone following him all the
I was
time.
purely having a good Chris. I don't know whether it was this way
Oh,
or
right.
another way. I don't know which way.
No, I didn't.
I saw him.
What
I saw
colour
him
felon
head
was
towards
it?
Simeon's.
It was a black
but I don't-
felon.
Black
Black
one.
Even is this
Conversion
that in front of
felon.
you?
No. This is.
He's already buggered
that's
off.
a
I've lost him
green.
already.
I'm
checking.
checking.
I don't think Nares is
I'm
behind
checking like a
us.
horizontal motorway.
Nah, the rest
Nure-
of
Green Zion on the
he's
motorway.
following
Prefer the vertical motorway.
Nares, could we possibly?
You know what I
just
mean, the
limit
horizontal
one
one.
and a half, please?
All
know what I mean?
motorways are horizontal. All roads are horizontal for the most
No,
part.
but like, if you were looking
Who's
at
in
the
this
map from
green
above,
Zion?
like, if you were looking
It's
at
me.
the pre-map, it's horizontal.
Oh right, okay.
I know all about the roads that aren't horizontal.
It's a light.
So a combination of kind of dumb luck led them to finding me and me getting a little bit stuck when I really needn't have done. But we did get away with a sneaky drive through the underground sewers. Proceeded to swap cars. Actually, stayed around with the Zion in this particular case. Set about heading off after the next pre. It'd been a relatively swift getaway. Some clever uses of bridges and so on had done the trick. Once again, there was not necessarily all the attention being paid as we went to blow up the next car.
There's a Dominator here. We.
Dominator
I
is
just
a
tried
uncommon
to go
but do
for manual
so.
clutch. Why?
That's
Oh!
what holds the controllers upside down.
Where's your
Where
friend?
is
Your
it?
pre. Is that the animation store
No.
next to this the Hollywood stars?
Yes, his is in the middle north of the city. Near where
Right.
Dangerman's,
That's
near where
Oh,
Dangerman's thing
Vinewood
was.
Plaza.
Oh, I'm
Yeah.
right here.
All of North.
See if you can see him.
It makes sense, I guess.
Yeah.
Watch for cars headed
Oh,
away.
Oh,
That's me
Yeah.
in the green Dominator.
Oh, wow.
Where
I'm
are
gonna
you?
cut him off if he's heading towards the
You
golf
might
course.
try
I
to
thought you
jump on the
just-
motorway
That was
or
a
go into the
dumpster, but it
hills.
wasn't
That's what I feel
really.
like are most likely.
Are you sure the dumpster isn't me, Chris?
No, because it was a green one and the man ran away when I pointed the gun at him. So.
I feel like hills or motorway would be most likely.
Oh,
but
How did that?
What happened?
What?
was that chase related or?
No. You
Basically
T-boned
about
me and my car blew
completely
up.
by accident. I recorded that.
Liam, you can come back in. Don't worry.
Yeah, I
about
know,
it.
I know.
Yeah.
I wasn't in any chase.
Right, I just.
But I always attempt not to die in the weirdest way possible now and use the hunt.
You know-
First
do
was
you
the heart
remember
attack,
our-
next is in T-boned and blowing up.
I
you
think this
remember
could be him.
Remember that scene
Where
in
are
the
you?
Need for
Where?
Speed
Don't
movie
say that and
where
just
the-
don't give a location.
Remember that scene in the Need for Speed movie where they take out, where that
Danger
truck
Man.
T-bones the Mustang?
Yeah.
Danger Man,
That's
where
exactly
are
what
you?
happened, but Liam
I'm in a
just blew
black
up.
felon behind.
Where are you?
Where? Not
Where?
what are you?
You and where out near Eclipse Towers. What?
Okay.
Sake.
You
Okay,
said,
where
you
am
said
I?
this
I'm
could
close
be
to there.
him.
That's
I think
gas.
This is him.
That's a long way away.
Eclipse
No,
Towers
I
is
know you
now
follow me. I've
far
not
away.
been following
It's
anyone.
just
Oh,
Vinewood
sorry.
Plaza.
Yeah, no, you and I'm following you. I'm in the
Yeah, I
felon
don't know why
here.
I don't know why you follow me. I'm not very important in
I
this
don't know. I
situation.
just saw you and followed you. It wasn't him.
So,
by the way.
oh, was it you?
I wasn't
No,
doing that.
no, it wasn't Ewan. It was a woman. And then I saw Ewan.
Is it
Well,
saber
I mean,
turbo?
You're
you
the
are.
woman.
I'm not.
It's a
I
saber-
confirmed.
No,
It's a saber turbo.
You
Yeah.
wiener.
No,
That's
it's
fine.
fine.
I've just seen a red Zion go into a car park over here by the little
Check
train.
it. But
yeah.
it
Well,
probably
have a
isn't
look.
him.
Where?
Yeah.
The little train cafe.
Oh.
place.
I'm
Oh,
So
red-
there's a saber turbo
He
and
does like
T-boning me.
getting found at the train cafe. That is a habit
I'm-
of his, getting found
I
at
am
the train
waiting
cafe.
for an RPG any moment now.
Me too. I'm scared.
I've been
You
very
got
tempted to
purple
fire
hair.
it, but you know.
You got
The
down
C.
to
No, I'm
taking
taking
I'm taking the SE.
You're taking this sea.
Yeah. It's just going to steal the ocean.
Atlantic Ocean. It's mine.
Is that you up there, Impeca?
That sounds like a very Dutch thing to
Okay, I was gonna say.
I think the car pulled into this car park down here, but I haven't seen anyone
I fell off me,
go
boy.
away.
Which car park?
Why are you
sorry?
on a
Oh wait,
bike?
are you?
You know what?
Somebody
I
driving
like
around
how
in
this
it.
Windsor drives.
It's a good joke.
Are you
Oh,
in
yeah,
the
no,
car or
this
the shaft?
This is the one
The
I
bottom
saw
one.
it.
Yeah, the bottom one. I'm
This is,
I'm
Oh,
hiding
right.
up here.
Which car
What car
This is
park is it?
By the little
I
train
don't,
cafe.
I don't think he's here anymore.
Oh, okay.
No.
yeah, I
Oh,
saw
one of
someone
the
I saw someone
single
drive
floor
up here
ones.
last time, and it really confused me. But apparently, it's something they do.
AIs
They-
do.
AIs
Yeah.
occasionally go into most car parks, but
Yeah,
Most.
apparently something they
Yeah,
do.
but I haven't seen
Yeah,
one
there
get
are-
out of the car.
Has he been spotted
he
at all
went.
yet?
yes,
Yeah.
He got spotted once.
at a petrol station.
He got
Yeah,
away
but
pretty
it
much
was a really
immediately.
short chase. I don't think he's here.
I'm around the movie studios.
I haven't seen anyone leave the car park though. That's what's confused me.
You're right.
The AIs usually will drive in and just get out of the car.
Yeah, but nobody
Yeah.
got out of the car. Well, nobody.
Because
They might go out the car.
Is it one of the
I've
car
arrived
parks
now.
that you can go through?
It's a ghost car.
No.
Actually,
Isn't
I
it
have
Are you sure
seen
there was?
cars
Are you sure there's
despawn.
someone in it?
I have seen cars despawning, so it could have
ghost
just done
car.
that as soon as it got out of your sight.
Who's
Did
in
you
the
say it
Windsor?
was? Did you say it was a red van?
No, Zion. Convertible
Point
It
the
one.
was a Zion.
Oh, there's a
Oh,
Sabre in the
Zion.
car park. Sabre, okay. Red Sabre.
Is he in it?
It's him.
I assume so.
Really? God.
Oh,
He was just hoping you would go
following
away.
a blue
Yeah.
Sabre.
Yeah, that's me.
Where's
Where?
this red
What,
saber?
what direction?
Uh,
By the
heading-
train still.
Past the shopping
Past
centre
the
place.
LS Customs by the.
Yeah.
Oh wow, okay.
Yeah, he's just
Going
the past
to Maze Bank.
Motherfucker. Yeah, he's just. Oh, we nearly lost the back end of it.
I'm
He's
shocked you spotted that.
Gone straight.
I didn't- I
gone
looked in
straight
that car park,
towards,
didn't see a
the
thing.
construction-
Yeah, I had a look.
well,
That was
Start
He must have been hiding it, so hiding there somewhere.
Oh.
Who's driving
there
the-
was nobody left. It was really confusing me.
Who's driving the roller? The Windsor thing.
Me.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
well, fucking.
Oh, I
Oh,
I've
laggy
just
shit.
fallen to the back of the
Oh,
chain.
I laggy AIs, Jesus.
Oh, I
now.
forgot where he's gone. I don't
No,
know.
we've lost him again.
Oh,
Where were
He's
you
in a
when
red.
you lost him?
he turned across me there, Angus.
Well,
Do you want to check
And
down by
Pegger.
the airport, Pegger?
Can do.
I think the
Yeah,
dock,
don't
it's
know.
not the docks, the canals might be worth checking.
That's
Where
more
were you when you lost
than
him,
Pegger, I
Pegger?
think.
Like Maze Bank, Benny.
Now, a lot of people I saw in the comments were suggesting I should have blown up the blimp that was sat hovering over the car park. Now, that is very tempting. It is always very tempting to shoot down the blimp. The thing is, I didn't know how many vehicles were around. Now, you send up a rocket, you send up a homing missile after that blimp. You do send up a rather big signal flare as to exactly where you were. Last time, we actually took down the blimp. Everybody knew the car park I was in. It alerted everybody to where I was, and that was when I was on the roof of the car park, could jump into a very quick car and drive away. Had I shot the blimp from where I was, I would have been on foot trying to steal a car while there were about 2 or 3 people still hanging around that area. Now, I love shooting down the blimp. It is brilliant fun. Yes, I could have taken it down, but the bigger risk there was being shot. Basically, we would have been in an awful lot of trouble, I suspect, had I gone for that, because you would have set up the big signal flare, and then I'd had to have stolen a car as well. No, I didn't realise at the time, but the blimp did not see me. The blimp never saw me down there. While it's good for spotting cars, actual people, it doesn't quite work. It doesn't render enough. It's one of the weaknesses, perhaps, shall we say, to the blimp. So it had never seen me over there. They'd seen me drive into the car park, but they'd never seen where I'd gone. Nobody saw me hide behind that Sabre. So yeah, that's why I didn't blow up the blimp, because of the huge risk, and it was a very, very good call in the end, because, well, there were a bunch of people waiting, essentially. So, yeah, all in all, again, it worked. We got away in the end. Now, it's safe to say the AIs were causing a little bit of havoc in this one, as they were continuing to try and find me. There was weird AI shenanigans. Look, this is GTA 5, I've done this enough to know sometimes the AI do odd things that catch you out, that catch the hunters out, that make them think you're a player. While I'm off searching around, heading to, well, blow up the next pre in this case, everybody was off, as you can see on the map, busy trying to find something else. And, well, that something else very much wasn't me. Always helpful when you have that little bit of AI assistance going on.
Oh,
no, Chris, this
dumper
isn't
trolley
you.
full of rubbish.
Oh,
I like your attempt, Chris. Come on.
Why are you switching these?
Oops.
oh no!
I've driven
Oh,
clean
my
to the back of
character's
the
doing
van.
this weird thing again.
Okay. I've just seen a car try and overtake another car.
Why are you
Like,
switching
you know,
lanes
like the
on?
AI
Well, when it stopped, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I got.
Head to Life Invader building.
I can see your blimp.
I see the
What one is
plump.
it?
Which way is
the
it
block
heading?
In
Towards the
this,
beach or
I
towards the
think
middle
it's
of the
in
city?
this row of cars here. Look, there's a load of cars to your
yeah.
right. It's one
yeah.
of these.
Long
One of
trains
these.
and cars haven't been spawning, have they? So
Yeah.
One of these is something.
Is it bad? No idea.
Well,
Okay,
not
car,
Say all of them.
car heading. It's
Ah,
taking a
what is it?
left.
bollocks.
Where?
Huh?
Where?
What direction?
You and that one
Where?
there. That one there.
I don't think I. No. Yeah.
No.
Yeah,
Yes,
that's not
yes.
Alex.
No.
That's
AI.
not Alex, because he's
AI,
just blown
definitely.
my pre-up.
Oh, okay.
Ah.
Oh, not far away.
where's your pre?
Head in that direction anyway.
I was gonna
That's
say.
weird. That one's behaving so strangely.
Scotty's
Where's
where's your
The
pre?
AI are
He-
doing weird things.
Scotty's pre is Scotty's tower.
Yeah.
Scotty Tower.
Right, look for
Scotty Tower.
vehicles headed
Okay, well.
away.
You should probably tell
Yeah.
car guy where that
Let's
is.
see if we-
I don't know how to describe Scotty's tower. I don't know what his name is.
Scotty's
It's
cat-
the cheap-
It's like by
is-
the
is in
cinema.
It's
Delaware.
between
cheap
the
CEO
movie
building.
studios and
It's next to the cheapest office.
here. Yeah.
Yeah,
Alright.
cheap office.
Was that you in the Inferno or the Saber?
Yeah, there's an Inferno
Oh.
up here.
Yeah, I saw that.
Hello.
This
you've
thing's
been
a tank.
swapping.
Is that?
I found
Who's
some.
got the police?
one.
Who's got the police?
Who's this?
Ow. Do you mind?
Oh, is that you?
Seen you, Gliska. Where have you gone? If someone has the police,
You
I'll
just
look.
drive looking like a blab.
I heard a
Gliska's
siren.
just Yeah, I can hear the sirens with her as well.
I'm on top of someone who's one of
I
us.
was
for
checking
sure,
that car.
checking out a car.
Well, I'm
Yeah.
checking you. Hello.
Oh, I bet you are. Ollie, come to where I am.
I don't know where that is.
Okay, is that Jesus
Golf
Christ?
course.
It,
Top of
that
golf
looks like
course.
Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ
The golf
Superstar.
course.
Yeah, in a lobster.
Jesus would drive a
Seems
G-Wagon.
so suspicious.
He would,
would.
in fairness.
Yeah.
Because Ollie,
Or like-
I've seen. Hang on, Ollie, I think that
If
Inferno.
he's in a G-Wagon, I mean,
Look.
because I'm in a
If the
G-Wagon.
bloke would be
G-Wagon.
G-Wagon, then Jesus would as well.
Yeah, he's
That's
just like
the
he's,
logical
he's
thing.
about to blow up
Yeah.
my pre. He's literally just done it.
Where?
It's
Which
White
Where?
Infernos. Golf course.
Where?
White Inferno.
Oh no,
Is
we're
great.
Oh, I see him, I see him, I see him, I see him. I'm on it.
It was
He
that
gave us
golf
all
course.
that-
Alright,
I visual.
I'm
but I want
going to
to
try to
Says the
I'm
one
going
that
to
I
try
want
to
to
hit
hold.
him with the Windsor.
Going past Life Invader building down towards... Christ.
Downtown.
Yeah,
Oh, we
it's
Shit.
fine.
keep up with
Sorry,
the
you-
furnace. That's alright.
Is he in a furnace? Oh, fucking hell.
Yeah.
Yeah, White
Yeah,
Inferno.
we-
He's
we-
got-
we-
he's-
North
Helicopter needs to stay on the
He's going towards
North
the mall.
Sorry.
left at the mall, left at the mall. Alongside.
We're never going to
Rest is
catch
on
him
him.
in that.
If the rest
We have
is
to
There
stay
is
smart.
a
Make a
Right,
right. At the end of the mall.
The end of the mall.
I wish he
I
wasn't
can
in
see
the
that.
house, I'm not gonna lie.
Down the main road.
Nah,
Heading downtown, heading downtown.
Oh, this car doesn't turn.
Yeah, I
A
see
bit
it.
much.
I see it. Heading past the construction site towards Maze Bank.
What was he
He's
trying
gonna try and lose me here.
I thought,
Oh, he's trying
Is he going
and
under?
going in under me.
He's going underneath.
Under
Going
me,
back, going,
under
turning
me, under
around.
me.
Under me, under me.
Coming your way, he's coming your way. He's on the right side of the road.
Running away.
So do where you in?
what's
Turning
what
right
road
on
is
the
he on?
See it all the way
construction
Turn
down
right at the
there.
construction site.
Oh, I found that side.
Turn right.
North construction site or south construction site?
No.
No.
North.
Okay.
Turning right, heading back downtown.
Fucking hell, just destroyed
Okay.
that.
Everyone's on him.
Oh,
He's gonna try and lose me here again.
Everyone-
Everything's on him, but he's so far ahead of us that it's...
Oh, lag. Not now.
Oh, lag.
Oh no.
Oh, what are you doing, Saber?
He's gone into the car park.
Which one, left or right?
Right.
Ah, oh, what the hell, Ollie?
I just went in that one. I don't know where he's going.
Oh.
Oh,
I think
no.
he might be in the... Oh no.
Yeah, Chris, I was
Disconnected.
check that one.
I'll see if he's gone in.
Oh, no, we've lost. Aaron.
Oh.
You're finished, lads. You're finished.
Yeah. Oh, he's gone again.
Oh god, no, I have to get my heavy from under here.
When
Oh,
did
you
the first
oh,
eight-
that was that an intruder? I thought that was him.
it's not
There's
an intruder.
that came out.
It's an-
Yeah, no, there's an intruder that came out of the
Check
car.
alleyways.
I'm checking.
A couple of people. Couple of
Oh,
people
he
are saying when
won.
you're at me have checked the tunnel.
Leave me alone.
Check the storm drain. He could have
I'm
jumped down
checking
and it was-
the
That's
red
the
car
point.
park and the one next to it.
He's not
I'm
in there.
checking
but
the motorway
that's
more
an
than
orange
anything.
Dominator.
Because
I'm gonna head down to the storm drain. Have a gander.
when did we
So
last
you know
see
what it's
him? Was it like in that car park?
Yeah,
Oi,
in a
who's
small
trying to do
one.
the challenge?
So it had actually been a pretty good getaway with the Infernus. Yes, it is a quick car, but shaking a helicopter is always very, very difficult. Decent use of bridges and tunnels would do the trick. We would eventually, once we got away, swap car to a Sabre, and while running low on time, would head off towards the next pre to try and blow at least one more up.
That's very, very quick.
Nareth's just going very fast in that heli.
Imagine Toyota Camry looked like a Murcielago. That would be a great world to live in.
It would.
It wasn't even white. Either.
So wait,
It
how
was
many
baby
pre's are
blue.
left?
Two.
Mine, that's probably.
Oh, three.
Okay, 3 pre's.
I thought you'd blown up 3.
Yeah, at least
7.
Yeah.
7, I
please.
think.
No way there's 7 left.
He's not
Wait,
done a
sorry.
very good job.
6.
6 left.
Why is there a Mustang just parked on the pavement?
Why has he not been blowing them up?
Car guys is probably left.
Oh,
The
mine
last
just
one.
exploded in front of me again. That's the second time this has happened.
Well, where are you?
Bud,
no,
you
I
know
don't
where
know.
mine
It's
is.
Stinty's pre.
Yeah, that's
Oh
true.
god,
I
I'm
didn't-
miles away.
Oh my
Which way
god,
has he
this
gone?
is the second time I've
What's
seen
the
it.
end? Turn around.
I don't know.
Right, I'm going the
What
vehicle
vehicle was
was
he
in.
in?
I'm not going to do that again.
Someone go on the bridge.
Here's
what to
do.
Go on,
Go
go
on
on,
the
follow
bridge.
him. Stinty, you
Where?
saw him. Stinty, you literally saw him. He's by your
Where?
Prius. You crashed into him. I saw you
No, I
crash
didn't.
into him. He's in a
I didn't
Sabre.
hit. Oh,
Well,
yes.
that's catchable.
Oh, for God's sake!
Where?
Sorry, Chris.
By,
He's
stop.
heading north in a red
Heading
Sabre.
north out the dock.
North
Right.
on the main road.
Last
turn
time
off
I
on
was
the
I
there.
don't know because
You'll know
Stinty
that we'll
crashed
go down
into me.
Oh,
I'm
you
further down.
useless.
Stinty, are you working for Alex here?
He's a double
Literally,
agent, the bastard.
I was going past you.
So there was more hunter incompetence. They might have crashed into one another along the way. There was some spectacular stuff. But by this point, I knew we were running low on time, and the joys of Survive the Hunt is there as a fixed endpoint, which meant it was kind of a case of just go for it. While they knew roughly where I was, a crash into a Hummer didn't help. I knew I could run and try and blow up that 6th pre.
Guys, it's fine because Beyonce is playing on the radio at the moment.
found him.
Oh, yes. We've got him
Stevie
now.
Nicks is playing on mine.
Head towards the casino, and you're
Okay, I'll
That's much
try
better.
and cut him off from a north. And
Oh, yes, I'm on him. I'm on his ass.
Windsor's got him. Slightly cheating, but okay. Oh,
Oh, you
I did.
little...
just on a unit.
It's for the Sega.
He's done a 180 and going for a
I was
pre.
here.
oh, he's
Oh.
by my parade.
He's blowing your brain
My
out.
parade's gone, yeah.
He's nearly
Look, there
like
is.
reservoir thing.
It's the hand
Oh, I've
fabric
gone the
with
wrong
wheels.
way. I can just see the
Oh, I
cars
can
in the
see you
distance.
and
That's
him.
annoying.
He's around Mirror Park still. The wind's
Why
it's
did I
good
just cut out
handling,
my
it's a
car for
Sabre.
no reason?
Yeah, okay.
Oh my God.
He's heading
Traffic
towards
circle.
the top end of the river.
Shit, I was too slow.
Headed
There it is,
left
yeah.
over the river
Oh,
bridge.
Windsor is awful.
Heading
I'm here.
past
Did you say
the
Stinty nearly took me out
river.
again.
I love the Windsor. Oh, it's awful. Danger Man's rolled.
I've just rolled the felon.
I'm tempted to
He's
come
I
out
will
heading
be
here.
there.
left.
Yep, down the wiggly road.
Right.
Oh,
Right.
post.
Oh dear.
He's on the road down from
Oops, I've had a crash.
Glenwood Boulevard.
Come back. I can't catch the fucking car.
This is a really nice colour, isn't
Oh,
it?
he's
Left.
I can't take that turn.
Towards the mall.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's
stop seeing.
gone now. By Maze Bank.
Oh,
That's
stop
right, man.
pulling out, AI.
He better not lose us in
Whoa.
the same way again.
Still seeing.
Right,
I couldn't
know.
catch him. Couldn't keep up.
It's on the
Right
left. He's down by the red car park.
He's gone straight.
Right.
Let's go to the thing.
Red car park.
no.
He's actually at the
I
red
am.
car park now.
Go.
Road isn't wide enough. What
Left,
way to go?
left at the
Going
building side.
towards the like,
He's by the red
helicopter
car
pad.
park.
Down that bar.
Oh,
That's where.
Oh, guys, this one.
He's turned up
Left
towards
at
the
the
motorway.
gas station.
Yes, that's following the rest of his directions, not mine.
Well, I can see the heli.
I'm just looking for the helicopter. Oh yeah, there it is.
Under the
Currently at
metal
the
wall.
moment.
Benny's,
And
Benny's.
there is-
Is that Benny's?
That's not Philly Benny, Chris.
Towards the
He's
strip
there
club.
now.
Hospitals.
No.
So long as he doesn't turn, I have a good chance of catching up.
See the blimp shadow.
Left at the
Oh,
hospital.
that's
Oh, I've ended up at the strip club by accident.
left
He's
again.
still at the
Left again.
hospitals. He's still.
Going around the hospital.
Past the hospital car park.
He's going towards the strip club again.
Left of the strip club.
Oh, that's been so long, man.
I go.
Ooh, good hit.
Fuck.
Right
Not quite.
into the ghetto.
Oh,
He's
Oh,
going to
lag.
Oh, he is going into an alleyway.
Is
I
that
said that
Franklin's
on
house?
Under the motorway.
Yeah, up
Oh.
Yeah,
north
Simeon's.
past the construction site.
Past the building
Yeah.
side.
And he's gone straight.
Gone
The
up.
other side of this
Straight up.
building.
Yeah.
straight up.
Oh, he's
Mid
crashed.
bank
He's
To
crashed.
IAA and whatever.
Left.
Oh
left,
no,
left.
he's turned.
Bus!
Oh, he turned. Oh no, I
I
got
am-
stuck on a stair.
White stuck.
I'm just following right. I can't actually see Alex. I'm just. Oh,
Weirdly,
hello.
the Windsor
Past
and
the
the
rest
limo
of the
are having
car.
similar difficulties.
I'm gonna crash.
Where the hell
This
is
is a lovely colour as
Oh.
well. A lovely shade of
down
blue.
And time.
Stay down there.
Right.
I can't manage to lose the
blimp again.
Can't believe it.
That'd be a good video, I think.
And, well, it certainly was. There was a lot of these small chases around the place. It was an interesting one. It was an interesting one, certainly. It helped that whenever I was hunted by, I say by the aircraft, whenever they're involved, I was able to get away quickly. Extended periods, extended chases are really difficult to deal with at times with this. And, well, thankfully, I didn't have to. We managed to get away quick enough that... yeah, they never really got the aircraft involved properly. The Infernus chase was the closest, and I had a quick enough car to be able to shake it and get far enough away from the sort of ground vehicles, if you will. So, yeah, this one was an awful lot of fun. That is for sure. I hope you have enjoyed this video. Thank you all very much for watching, and until next time, goodbye.